Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. We are going to be working with the Fragrant Layers bundle this week. And as I was sitting here trying to decide what I was going to do for this first video with this bundle, I was really struggling. So I looked through the annual catalog and there was a picture of a card made with polka dots on it, like cut out of cardstock. And I thought, oh, that's good. I like that idea. And I wanted to do something with just a little bit more interest. So I took one of the Party Banners dies and I made sure it fit in an envelope. So I chose the die. Do I still have the envelope here? Yes, I do. I chose the die that would fit the envelope. So it is, I believe, the fifth largest one. And then this is the 6th largest one to cut the DSP. So I've cut out all my pieces. This one is in Petunia Pop and Fresh Freesia. This one is Timid Tiger with Peach Pie. And all of the paper is from the Florals in Bloom DSP. So the first thing we need to do is we need to cut out our card base. So I've got a side opening landscape card. So I've cut it at 4 1/4. Scored it up 5 1/2. And now I'm going to take my die and I'm going to place it over, and it's a really snug fit, but I'm going to place it over and make sure it's straight, but I'm not going to put the fold in. Like, this is the fold right here. So I've just brought this die up to the fold and then made sure I'm on the cardstock on both sides. And that way, because I'm not actually cutting the fold, it will stay where it is. So I'm just going to hold that down. I'm going to grab a couple sticky notes. Now, what I noticed with this is when I used the sticky notes, it actually imprinted on the cardstock. So I'm just going to try just putting a couple of pieces, just small pieces, just to hold this in place. Okay, so let's sandwich this up and run it through, and then I will show you the result. But you can make any die kind of a hinged card just by folding the cardstock and then not putting that fold through the die. So then you end up with a hinge on the die cut. Okay, so let's just take all of that apart. And it's being difficult, so I end up with this left over, so that goes in the bin. And this is my card base now. So I've still got the hinge because I put it through with the cutting edge above the fold. So that's how that works. So now I need to cut my designer series paper. And again, it is from the Florals in Bloom. And I'm using this side. And I'm just going, this is a 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm just going to die cut it down to the next size smaller from the one I used for the envelope, or for the envelope, that fits in the envelope, for the card base, so that I can layer it up. So I'm just lining that up, and I'm going to run it through the machine. And this one's being difficult. It won't sit still. So we're just going to line that up, and I might just use a sticky note just to hold the die in place because it seems to be, it's bouncing around a little bit. So we're just gonna stick it down. And I just use sticky notes from my local dollar store. They're super cheap. And they're sticky enough for what I need to do with these. So they're a very inexpensive way to do this. Okay, so there is that's my card front. And my die is just a little bit rough. So I'm going to use this side. So one of the other things that you might notice is you can see that this is really kind of wrinkled and imprinted on the back. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but if you want this to be absolutely clean, you're going to need to use fresh plates with no die cutting marks on them. My plates are getting, my bottom plate's getting a little bit worn. It's almost time to take the top plate, make it the bottom plate, and get a new top plate in. So there we go. So that is how we've done this. Now, we are going to do 3 of these as flowers and the rest as leaves. So I'm using my peach pie. I'm doing tone on tone, so peach pie. And I'm just going to stamp just a partial flower on each one. So I'm doing 3 like this. Now I can leave them like this, or I can do second value with peach pie just to give it a little bit more interest. And just working on it, needs to be this way. And if you're not exact with this, it's not a huge deal. So I'm just lining this up, and honestly, when I've got the light going, I can't actually see where I'm lining up. So some of these are going to be off a little bit. Now, this is the heart-shaped flower here. And I'm just going to put that down. And that one is really off. So, and I didn't second value it. So we're just going to line that up again. So I think this might be where I put my greeting. I'm not sure. What I can also do is I can, I'm going to turn this one over. The die will be just slightly different. So it'll just look slightly different. But just for purposes of this, so I don't have to cut another one out, this is just not playing the game today at all. So there we go. Got that stamped down. We're going to do our second value with this. And there we go. Okay, those are done. So we've done peach pie on peach pie. So we're tone on tone. And then we're just going to take these and we're going to stamp leaves. And I'm going to use lemon lime twist and just the outline stamp. I'm not using the detail stamp for this. This is going to be super, super subtle. It's not going to have a lot of visual on it. It's not really dark. You can use Granny Apple Green if you want to. I used Granny Apple Green in this version with the fresh freesia. But I just want a little bit of image. It doesn't have to be a lot. So we're going to close that one up. Now we're going to bring in our card base, and we're just going to lay out where we're going to put these pieces. So this one's going to go up here like this. This one will go down here like this. And this is just based on where I cut them out of the cardstock. Like I cut these out of the corners. So then this one here, this one here, this one like this one like this. So just move them around until you've got good placement. And then you bring in your other elements. This one's slightly bigger, so I'm going to put it here. And then this one will go at the bottom. So these ones, I'm just using adhesive to pop them down. Oops. Shoot them all over the table. So we're going to do this. You can use glue to put these down as well if you like. That one's going to go there. But I find the adhesive is a little bit quicker. And I'm not taking them all off and then putting them all back on, because otherwise I'll lose where I'm putting them. So we're going to just pop this one here like this. And it is upside down. So when you make your cards, you'll probably want to recut one and do it the right side up. But just for the purposes of the video, I'm going to leave it that way around. And I'm going to pop that one like that. And then our greeting is going to go here like this. And I've already got dimensionals on it. And I've cut this out. I cut out the circles and this one from the Stylish Shapes dies. And of course, this is from the Party Banner dies. So I'm just going to pop this down like this. And then I'm going to grab I think I'm going to use my faceted gems as soon as I can figure out where the opening is. These are the Charming Shimmer Faceted Gems, and I used them on this one too. And I'm just going to pop some of these down. They're hardly going to show at all. They are the petal pink, but I'm going to pop them down on here instead. And I feel like I need one more right here. So there we go. And the petal pink blends in with the color in the background of the paper on this one. So that's the card we've made on the video today. And this is the other version of it. So let me know which colorway you prefer, and let's create together again soon.